is everybody's lifeline these days.
Oh
Everybody's lifeline. It's a wonderful thing, you know. Sometimes I look on Twitter and I'm like, wow, really?
yeah, yeah,
And you have to think to yourself,
yeah.
did that really happen or is it really? It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Now,
Yeah.
what inspires you to write songs? Like for some, it's an experience, and you know, the rain or even a smile. You know, what's your inspiration?
I'm really inspired by things that I've been through in relationships, things that I see my people going through. Um, as far as the topic of songs, I kind of write from that standpoint. Things that I want to be, things that I want to go through in a relationship. Um, as far as like the vibe and the songs, I kind of pull from wherever I am when the song hits me. Sometimes it's the actual temperature outside. Sometimes it's the season. So I'm very open to like my surroundings, and I kind of create based on my surroundings.
Okay. Now, the song Brandy, who wrote Brandy? Was that from an experience of you or someone you know?
Yeah, that was a true story.
Oh,
Brandy was a true story. Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
My goodness, my goodness. Who now they would like to know, your listeners would like to know, who would you like to collab with next?
um, there's a lot of people that I like to collab with that I haven't had a chance to, but I always say that I love to do a song with Erica Badu because I love her leftiness. She does what she wants to do, and she brings people into her vibe, no matter how left it is.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And
definitely.
I respect that about her. And I definitely have a left side, and I would love to tap into that with her.
Oh, definitely. I would love to be able to talk to her. I mean, would love. I mean, she does. She has this grounding that is absolutely amazing to me. You know, I look at neo soul artists, and again, like I said, we see neo soul artists as just a different entity from everyone else. You know, I've had a chance to talk to interview Twin Spirit and so many people over the past few months, and all of your music tells a story. You know, and that's important. You know, because when you talk to children, and I'm a big fan of talking to teenagers and talking to young adults, because I think if we can get them grounded, some of this violence can stop. You know,
Yeah,
I think the violence has gotten way out of control. Anytime you can't go to a movie theater, there's something wrong in our society. You know, what do you
yeah.
think? Did you think when we finally got an African American president, did you think, like so many others, that life was going to change drastically, or did you just think nothing's going to change?
I think with everybody, I hope that everything would change drastically. But in real life, being a president, nothing, as you know, nothing happens in 4 years. You can't make that much of a drastic change in 4 years.
That's right.
So hopefully we'll see him another term, and he'll be able to make some changes.
Do you think that we, as African American and people of color, not just African Americans, but Puerto Ricans and then Spanish people and even Asians, do you think that we can make a difference, or do you think that it's just a lost cause?
I definitely think we can make a difference. I definitely believe that it's not up to one man to make a difference for us. One man is not going to do it. We have to collectively, want to make a difference as a team. And that's the only way that things are going to change.
That's right. That's right. Now, what do you do when you chill? What's your chill moment? What do you do? What do you hang?
Let's see. When I'm relaxing, when I'm not doing music, I do a little bit of everything, man. I'm still that same kid. I'm into everything, man. It could be video games, I could be somewhere painting, doing photography, video. I mean, I like going out too. Hitting the clubs with my people. Sometimes you can find me at a pool hall taking somebody money. So I do all of that.
All right. So you are in a sense, you are grounded. You do your thing. You know, does your mom still play a large part in it? Do you still hear her when she calls you and she's like, I told you this? You know, mothers never change. They still, I don't care how old you are, you still will get slapped in the back of your head.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know the thing.
Now, is your mom and your brother and any other family members, do they tag along with you during your tours and stuff like that?
It depends. You know, if it's a close stop, if it's you know, up the street in Chicago or Ohio, yeah, they'll come out. Everybody will come out. We'll have fun, enjoy it, make it a festive occasion.
That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Now, where could we? Your new CD comes out on the 28th. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay, so where can we purchase your CD around the net? Can we go into Best Buy? Where can we get that?
Yeah, it should be at all the stores, and it will be on iTunes on the 28th.
All right, it will be on iTunes, you guys, on the 28th. You know, now I would one day like to be able to have an autographed CD because I want to put it with my Hall of Famers.
Oh, good.
My Hall of Famers, you know, and hopefully we will be able to see you. There's people in the chat room. Let me get some shout outs right quick because, you know, we got people in the chat room who are loving you from Virginia, from let's see, from San Antonio, Texas, from Springfield, Illinois. You got some New Orleans people in the house. You got someone way from Canada in the house. You have someone from, let's see, y'all shout out y'all city so I know where you at. You got South Carolina in the house. Oh my. Oh, they cutting up. You know. And the phone ringing. When I tell you we family, this is how it happens. Somebody's calling me for an interview. It says BR interview. See, I'm going places. The Soul FM, you guys, you hear that? We going places. I forgot to take the phone off. Someone's calling in. All right, Callie in the house. Flossie's in the house from Antioch, California. All right. That is wonderful. So what would you, if you could say one thing to everybody in the chat room, and those who are listening, your DWELE fan club, I know they're listening, what would you say to them right now?
I would just say I appreciate the support thus far. You know, it's been roughly about 10 years. It's been about 10 years. And that's a pretty long stay, you know, considering, you know, how most people are doing in the industry right now. And I definitely just have to thank, you know, all the supporters and all the followers for allowing me, you know, for giving me the chance to make music, to make more music, you know. And this album, as I do all the albums, I try to make the soundtrack be alive, and I'm hoping, I feel like this album definitely has that soundtrack quality, you know, so I hope you enjoy listening to the album as much as I enjoy making it.
Man, I had one more question. I didn't see it. Isis had a question. She wants to know, Isis is from Las Vegas, Nevada, and she wants to know, she says, when he performed with Ma Duke's orchestra in song Angel, how was that experience? Is it an awesome recording?
Okay, that's a crazy story. So I found out from my friend in Amsterdam. She told me that there was going to be an orchestra in L.A. performing some J Dilla songs. So I said, wow, well, let me make some calls and see what's going on with it, because I would love to see that.
Okay.
So I called the people that were over it, and I was like, you know, and I just wanted to find out, you know, where it was and what time it was going on and everything. And they're like, cool, you know, yeah, come out, it's happening that day. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I bought myself a ticket. I flew myself out to L.A. to see this show. They put me on the list, of course. I got in there. I ended up backstage, and I met the conductor, and he's like, yeah, so we really love you to come on stage. And I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I feel comfortable actually going on stage. I don't know what y'all doing, what songs y'all doing, or what. You know, and they're like, yeah, well, you know, we worked out this arrangement for Angel. You know, we'd love you to come up on stage and do it. I'm like, man, I haven't performed Angel in so long.
Wow.
And I've never heard it before, you know, so it was strange for me. You know, everybody, you know, twisted my arm and put the pressure on me. You know, like, okay, well, you don't have to do it, but there's going to be this big, huge hole in the set. And I'm like, all right, man, I'll do it. So I was back there enjoying the music, and then they called me up there, and I got up there. So when the audience heard it for the first time, that was the first time I heard it too. And it was kind of hard for me to perform because I was so busy listening to hear what they did with the arrangement that it was hard for me to actually concentrate on what I was doing on
wow.
stage. So, I mean, ultimately it was fun, though. I had a lot of fun with it.
Wow. And we have one more question. I'm trying to make sure everybody get their questions in. Flawless Diamond is from Texas, and she wants to know, she said, ask DWELE if he ever talks to the members of Slum Village.
Yeah. Well, I've talked to T3. I say it's been about a couple months since I've spoken to him. I haven't talked to L in a while. See, Slum Village now is a whole different crew than what it used to be. Now it's T3, Young RJ, and Illa J, which is Jay Dilla's little brother. And I saw all of them. I think they all performed in Chicago. This was last year sometime, though. We actually kicked it at one of their shows. I think we were on the show together, actually. Yeah, that's really the last time I spoke to them collectively.
Okay, so do you have any planned reunions or collabs with them upcoming?
I'm definitely always game for working with Slum. You know, Slum right now is a different Slum. You know, so we definitely have to sit down and work it out and see what we can come out with.
Right. Well, you know what, man? We certainly are blessed. We feel so blessed tonight and thankful that you had taken the time out of your busy schedule to just sit with us and talk with us for this hour. We so appreciate everything. I mean, your music, we appreciate what the lyrics, we appreciate what the meaning of the words, and it makes us glad that we have some place to come to, you know, the Soul FM, UrbanSouls.com, to play real music, and to be able to just chill. We call it our chill music, you know, and it's a wonderful situation. We thank you so much, brother, and we're going to go out of this here, and we're going to play your new single. This is DWELE's new single. It's called What Profit, right here on the Soul FM. Man, we thank you very, very much. We wish you nothing. Thank you very much, brother. And we wish you nothing but love, peace, and urban souls. The Soul FM.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
Be blessed.
All right now.
Bye-bye. What an awesome treat, family. What an awesome treat to be able to talk to the one and only DWELE right here on the Soul FM.
As if he never knew.